Hello, good evening, guys. Welcome to the Real Talk channel once more. Um, there is there is an interesting issue trending, on the internet right now, and here uh, something about this channel though. When we talk about issues here, we are not playing around. You know, I have to tell you that what we discuss here are things are like prophecies, because I believe it takes a certain level of social consciousness, you know, to see certain things, to to perceive, certain societal trends or social engineering that most of us are oblivious of. Because the whole aim of social engineering is that it is happening to you, but you are still oblivious. You are still ignorant of it. Ignorance is bliss, of course. Um, and that is the whole essence of social engineering. It is not meant for you to, because it is not meant for you to push back on. It is happening right before you, right in front of your nose. It is so overt, it's covert, like Sherlock Holmes would say, you know. So, going to what I'm talking about, there is this trending issue on the internet, Olodo Uprising. God bless YC for that. I think it's a good thing to know that there are still young people in this country that have the kind of consciousness that is absolutely necessary to drive change. Now, when you go to my channel, there's a video I made. I think the topic is the theme of that video is the gains of active citizenship. Is here. Is this video the gains of active citizenship? And it's not to waste your time. Just go skip to um 13 13 minutes 30 seconds or 12 minutes 30 seconds, and just listen to the next 5 minutes. This video was made, when did I make that clip? It should be here. That clip was made like um it was made this 29 December last year. It was made 29 December last year. I was basically in that timeline. I basically said that there is a deliberate design to degenerate our education system so that the young people of this country will be easier to manipulate, to steal their future and make them docile to whatever is happening, around. Bryce put it succinctly and absolutely captured it absolutely well. Olodo Uprising. A lot of ignorance going around, and the system is rewarding ignorance and straight stupidity on the internet. That's what the internet is about now. It is not. It is about deception. It's about subliminal attempts to entrap people in fruitless and socially destructive ventures that do not lead young people anywhere, just to keep them engaged. Of course, they make money from it. If the money is not involved, why what would be the attraction? Ask yourself. So this has been going on now, and most of us don't know, that is happening. You see that mediocrity is now rewarded over academic excellence. Idleness is rewarded. over academic excellence, over industry, and grit, excellence, morality. All those things now is now, if you want to make a mockery of yourself, come, and extol those virtues, or do things that extol those virtues on the internet. Nobody will take you seriously, because that is not what the people that want to destroy your society, they don't want to upplay those things. They don't want you to be um, to be conscious of the destructive tendencies that is going on around you. But come and shake your bum bum on the car in front of your camera, you know. Come and uh, show your lewd photos, your test traps, and say utterly stupid things, and put your bad manners and poor home training on display on the internet, and you see the algorithm, will choke you to death, because in fact you'll be begging to run away from there. But come and do something meaningful. Nobody will. That is how the system has been designed to mislead you, to render your existence useless and worthless, to send you on a fruitless venture of chasing dopamine, endlessly chasing internet dopamine that never ends. That is what is happening. Even look at it, it is all over. Look at the quality. There is something interesting. YC, or was it YC or somebody else? I think Clint Code, one comedian, pointed out that look at how advanced that social engineering has gotten. That you look at the look at the quality of music our young people are enthralled with, are enthused with. Look at the quality of music. Noise, with music without substance. There's one example he's giving, matcha. All this nonsense. Like, you guys are dumb. We have all become dumb. We are internet trolls and zombies now, scrolling away endlessly. Algorithms designed to keep you entrapped on, you think it is designed to keep you that way. You don't seek out information that educates you, that make you better, or that, there is a popular this thing now, that education is a scam, school is a scam. No, the real scam is you not going to school. If the best way you can arm a child in any generation, not just this generation, any generation, the best weapon you can arm a child with is education. And that weapon is the most potent weapon, not money. That's money without wisdom, money without knowledge will destroy you. Look at the young guy, Pella, and all. Give them time. It's not like I'm wishing them good or anything. They have money, enjoying their money. But whenever, even the young lady he's involved with now, that used to say something you can listen to, is now talking, is now making utterances that are IQ killing, IQ reducing utterances, like talking like he treats like a tout. School is not scam. And let me tell you, wealth is not always about money. Wealth is not always about money. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that money or financial stability is not good. That is part of That is part of the dumbness. Whenever you say something, they push it to the other extreme. You say something, they push it. They don't want to get the message. You ask somebody a question, he will set his own question and give you the answer. School is not scam. The best weapon you can get is education, because it will make you think for yourself. It will give you the basic, the ability and capacity, to look at things and see them for what they are, and not what they have been programmed to look as like for you. Not what they have been programmed to look like, so that when you look at them, you see what they are, what they truly are, not what somebody has to. You don't outsource your ability to analyze and critique. That is what education does for you. And let me tell you, they don't want you to they don't want you to be like that. That is why whenever you open the internet, the things you overwhelmed and pushed on you are just nonsense. Things that will not add any value to your life or to your existence. Things like videos from Bella and the likes, that will not better you in any way. It's just idling. And they're the richest people on the internet, What do you call them? Streamers or whatever. There's of course there are streaming that is, when you talk about, there are streaming that is educative and that push quality content. That is what you should be like. This guy Speed, there are internet contents that are actually very educative and have quality substance. That is what, but you have to sift them. You have to learn to sift them, from the nonsense, from the trash, so that they don't mix up and confuse you, and catch you in the web of confusion or distraction. So I'm happy I said this before. Look at, to tell you how much progress, in quotes, has been made in degrading our educational system, and making and bringing destruction to the future of our youth. The other day, you were told, a few days ago, you were told that they have made enough resources, grants available for you to go and start roasting corn and frying akara. It sounds like a joke, but it's true. It right before, in 2026. In 2026, your leaders want you to be, your young people, these young people, they want you to be akara fryers and roasted corn sellers in 2026. What does that tell you? Your young people. This is what is coming from your leaders. They are no longer hiding it or saying it. They are saying it in the open. Go to hell. If you don't want to be an akara seller, go and die. They have told you before. So when I tell you that what have become of our education system is a deliberate design. The things I say here, are not idle talks. I may not so much as have the time to show you empirical evidence of what I'm saying here, but the evidence is before you already. That's if you have the mind to discern. The evidence you're looking for is already before you. I'm just telling you that it's there, but maybe because you are lost in the black hole of deception, of social engineering, you will not see it, but it's before you. You know, they told you that. Travel around, go to, even don't go to Europe, that's very far. Go to other African countries, see what is becoming of their economy, see how much their young people are influencing daily life and making changes and making impact in society. Come back here and see what your leaders are in front of cameras and have microphones in their lips telling you. Need I say more? Go and watch the video there. It's there. Okay, this is just to recap on, what we have said about education and why you should open your eyes, why you should be an active citizen, why you should strive to get why you should strive for social consciousness. A certain level of social consciousness is very necessary for even political awareness. Very conscious. It affects your life in ways you cannot begin to imagine. Thank you. I don't want to talk too much on this. Thank you.